The Bloxburg Ikea update is here, so today I'm going to show you all of the new items, including the 4 exclusive QR codes that you can only get from in-store in Sweden and Australia, but I actually have all of them for you, and I'm going to tell you how you can get these in any country. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now the Ikea update is finally in game and we are going to go over everything new, including, like I just mentioned, the exclusive QR codes that you can actually use in any country. I don't think we're meant to, but we have figured out a way, so I'm going to talk you through that as well. And I'm also going to go over my opinions on this whole collaboration because I do have a few, but before we get into that, we are going to go and actually check out the collaboration itself. So what you want to do is drive over to Fancy Furniture, and whilst I'm driving, there's a few parts of this update that aren't the Ikea thing. Like there's a couple of new features I'll talk about as well, but we are going to go and take a look at the new Ikea items. If you don't know already, this isn't actually branded as an Ikea collaboration if you're not in Sweden or Australia. So for me in England, it just looks like random furniture. If we go in the store, you can see, oh my gosh, we have the Ikea items here, but it doesn't have like an Ikea logo, unlike Australia and Sweden, because they are the only ones who really have the collab, but we do get the rest of the items. So if you're in Australia and Sweden as well, you do actually get a quest. So I'll put a picture on screen now from Macaroon Air. If you're in those countries, you have to buy every item and then you get a free shark plushie. So they have kind of like a bit more in the update than we do, but let's go over all of the items that we have in the store first. So first of all, we have the yellow vase, which is actually pretty cute. We have the sofa pods, we have the giant adult size beanbag, the rug, these chairs, which are definitely my favorite. These are going to be so cute in beach houses, and of course the infamous shark plushie. So what you can do is I think you can buy these in build mode as well, but we are going to buy all of this quickly and then go and have a look in build mode because there is some more items in build mode. But yeah, you can see everything inside of Fancy Furniture. Oh, we have some new sales going on as well. The products look adorable, but let me teleport home quickly. Actually, whilst I'm here, let me show you some of the other new features. So we have actually got new transitions. So if I click the avatar thing, as you can see, we now have a new fancy loading screen there, which is so adorable. But let me just reset quickly, and I think you'll see it here as well. Yeah, we have a brand new loading screen, which is so cute. It was about time. But anyways, if we hop into build mode here and I go into decorate, you can see all of the new items and more. So we of course have the no way, oh my god, wait, there's a pink version of the vase. Okay, we have the yellow striped vase and a pink one, and unfortunately you can't color any of these because these are recreations of actual Ikea products, so we can't change the color, which is so annoying. But we have a green beanbag, we have a red beanbag, we have the, oh my gosh, wait, there's a white couch. Okay, so we have the couches which have a bunch of different colors. So we have the white left, the white right, and then the middle section. Wait, this is actually adorable. I really like these chairs actually. And then we have this in brown. Let me place all of them down. These are actually cuter than I thought they were going to be. I was going to kind of hate on the chairs a little bit, but I actually really like these. Then we have a beige one, and then the final one is the blue one. Okay, this is definitely cuter than I thought. I still wish we could change the colors, but the white and like the brown, I think I'm going to use quite a lot. There we go. So that's our 4 couches, and then we of course have the wicker chair, and we have the little rug, and finally we have the shark plushie in 2 different sizes. So let me place this over here. We have a little baby shark, oh my gosh, and then we have this ginormous one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's take a look at the items. This isn't everything. Like I said, there's some exclusive ones from QR codes which we're going to discuss in a second, but this is everything, like the basic items that you just find in the update. So we of course have the little sharks, which are so cute. These are obviously quite a famous like Ikea plushie, so I love that they've added these. We have the 2 bean bags, we have the 2 vases, which I actually really like. Then we have the 4 different couches, which you can of course customize the size of. We have this chair, and then we have the rug. Now overall, I think these are such good items. Obviously the annoying part is we can't color them, but I'm gonna talk a bit about my opinion on the whole collaboration and stuff a bit later and the issues people are having, but I genuinely really like these, except the color thing. These are such cute items. Like the shape of this is adorable. Of course, these are also only going to be in the game until January 5th, so if you want these, you have to stock up on them like the kind of seasonal items in game. But that is pretty much it for the basic kind of collaboration. But now we've took a look at everything, let's discuss these QR codes. So if you're in Sweden or Australia, some of your in real life Ikea stores actually have a Bloxburg kind of scavenger hunt right now. So if you go to the stores, you can look around the store to find 4 QR codes. Obviously, like I said, I'm in England, so I can't do this unless I suddenly got a flight to Sweden, but I do have someone who has managed to get all 4 QR codes, and they do actually work if you use a VPN. So I'm gonna try and talk you through that now. First of all, a huge shout out to Quack here. Quack is actually in in Sweden and has went to Ikea and managed to get all of these. It took him so long because it was kind of a nightmare, but we do actually have all 4 codes thanks to Quack. So if you're in the stores, these are what you need to look for. We have these 4 different QR codes, and what you do is you scan these and you get exclusive items in the game. But this doesn't work unless you're in Sweden or Australia, unless you have a VPN. And I do just want to say, I'm going to show you me doing this, but I don't know anything about VPNs, so I'm not going to advertise one. I'm just using one that my friend has told me works. I know nothing about them, so I'm not going to tell you which ones to get. So please ask your parents or something if you want to do this, but I'm going to quickly show you my phone, which is what we're going to do this on. Okay, please ignore the fact I'm filming this in my Kurumi pajamas, but I have the VPN on my phone. And now what I'm going to do is open my camera and actually scan the QR codes off of my PC and see if this works. And obviously, if you want to do this too, then the QR codes were in the video, but I will also put all of them in screen now. I don't know which is which. I don't know which will give you what item, but if you use all 4, you will get all 4 of the items. So yeah, you can just pause here and scan it on your phone, or like screenshot this for later or whatever you want. But these are the QR codes that you need. Okay, let me see. I'm currently scanning and I'm going to open it. And when you open the QR code, it actually just takes you to the Bloxburg page, but we are going to click play and it should give me, I've loaded into the game from the QR code. I'm just going to click play and load in. I'm trying to film this. This is such a stupid way to film this. I'm just loading in immediately. Oh my gosh. And you can see it's actually given me an item. Maybe I should screen record this on my phone. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to put screenshots of this on my screen, but I can see all like the Swedish stuff. So Ikea actually pops up. We have like the Ikea logo in the actual game. So it looks very different if you're in the actual countries, but it works. I just downloaded a VPN and I put myself in Sweden and I can now scan and get all of these codes. So I'm going to very quickly get the rest of them and then I will hop back onto my PC and actually show you the items from this. Okay, I'm back on my PC and I'm going to show you the exclusive items I got for the QR codes. So we get this adorable little footstool. We get this chair. We also get this end table, which is actually really cute. And then finally, we get the famous little Ikea shelf. I need a wall quickly so I can actually place this down. Here we go. Oh my gosh. And these are also adorable. So it does actually work. I'm so surprised. I also believe you can copy and paste these so you can get like an infinite amount, which is also super cool. But here we go. We have the exclusive QR code items. Oh my gosh. I love the chairs and the shelves. This is so cool. I'm actually so happy. But yeah, this is all of the items you can get. This is the basic items. This is the QR code. And before we go, I'm also going to talk about my opinion a little bit. So some people are saying that this collab is a bit underwhelming, and I think I agree, especially with other countries not being able to have like all the branding and everything, and it being exclusive to countries, and of course it's not being able to color items. However, I do just want to remind you guys, it is a brand collaboration, so I think Ikea will have a lot of control over it. So this isn't really like necessarily Bloxburg's fault. They're probably following what Ikea wants to do, as of course this is Ikea's branding, so they need permission for everything. So just keep that in mind. I am disappointed, but I don't think it's the devs' fault at all. I think they've done a great job on the items. They look so cool, but they are probably just following like Ikea's guidelines. That's kind of how it works with brand collabs. The brand has a lot of control of everything going on, but honestly, the items themselves are so good. They're so well made. I love these so much. It's just annoying that we can't recolor them, but I do get that these are like specific Ikea items. So these are what the actual real life items look like, but that is pretty much it. That is the Ikea collab. I'm gonna get this posted for you guys, and I will see you all later. I love you all so much, glossettes. Have a great day. XOXO, Glossy Girl.